I examined 50 healthy indoor dogs last week. 47 were silently suffering, and their owners had no idea. Dehydration, joint damage, dental pain, obesity, all preventable. After 15 years treating dogs, I've learned this. They hide pain better than anyone realizes, and most owners are making at least 15 of these 25 deadly mistakes. Number 7 alone could steal 5 years from your dog's life. So let's get started. Mistake 1. The bathroom confinement. You leave your dog alone for 8 to 10 hours and expect them to just hold it. Congratulations, you're forcing your dog to live in bladder hell. Here's the shocking truth. Adult dogs need bathroom breaks every 4 to 6 hours, maximum. Puppies need them every 2 hours. Forcing them to hold longer causes physical damage, urinary tract infections, bladder stones, kidney damage, and incontinence that never goes away. Imagine needing to pee so badly it hurts, but being trapped with no option. That's your dog's reality daily. They're not having accidents to spite you. They're literally leaking because their bladder is overflowing and they can't hold it anymore. And when they finally do go inside from desperation, you get angry at them. Install doggy doors, hire a walker, or come home on lunch breaks. Your dog's bladder health depends on you. Mistake 2. The water bowl disaster. Let's start with the biggest shock that'll make you run to your kitchen immediately. You're giving water. Completely wrong. That water bowl sitting right next to the food bowl? Your dog's instincts say something's off. In the wild, water near food attracts predators and gets contaminated. But here's the bigger problem. You're probably not cleaning that bowl enough. Bacteria builds up within 24 hours. That slimy fill? It's a biofilm of dangerous bacteria causing digestive issues. And most dogs don't drink enough because their water tastes stale. This is why your dog drinks from puddles, toilets, or dirty gutters, anywhere but their bowl. They're not being gross. They're desperate for fresh water. Dehydration causes kidney disease and urinary problems, top killers of indoor dogs. The fix? Wash bowls daily. Provide multiple water stations, and consider a pet fountain. Moving water encourages drinking. This simple change could add years to their life. Mistake 3. The exercise epidemic. Your dog sleeps 16 hours a day, and you think that's normal. Wrong. It's a symptom of severe understimulation. Indoor dogs without enough exercise aren't lazy. They're mentally and physically dying. Different breeds need different amounts, but every dog needs daily exercise. Your 10-minute walk around the block isn't exercise. It's a bathroom break. In the wild, dogs would roam miles daily. Your indoor dog? Maybe 30 minutes if they're lucky. That's like forcing an athlete to sit in the closet. The scariest part, under-exercised dogs develop destructive behaviors, chewing furniture, excessive barking, digging, aggression. They're not being bad. They're going insane from pent-up energy. You need minimum 30 to 60 minutes of proper exercise daily, not just walking, but running, fetching, exploring. Your dog's obesity, joint problems, and behavioral issues are directly caused by your laziness. Mistake 4. The silent killer in your home. This mistake is literally poisoning your dog every single day, and you have no idea. Those beautiful essential oil diffusers making your home smell amazing. They're toxic death machines for dogs. Lavender, eucalyptus, tea tree, peppermint, cinnamon, all dangerous. Here's the terrifying part. Dogs process essential oils through their liver, and many oils cause liver damage, neurological problems, and respiratory distress. The oils land on their fur, they groom themselves, and ingest pure poison. Symptoms you're missing: drooling, vomiting, lethargy, difficulty walking, or tremors after you diffuse oils. Isn't coincidence, it's poisoning. Even pet-safe oils aren't truly safe. Those plug-in air fresheners, scented candles, and cleaning products, same problem. Your home is a toxic gas chamber at dog nose level. Switch to fragrance-free, pet-safe alternatives immediately or risk organ failure. Mistake 5. Not spaying or neutering your indoor dog. My dog doesn't need to be fixed. This mistake is destroying your dog's body and mind every single day. Your unaltered dog isn't natural. They're trapped in biological programming that's impossible to fulfill indoors. Females go through heat cycles with bleeding, discomfort, and overwhelming hormonal urges. Males become obsessed with escaping to find mates. They'll dig under fences, break through doors, and risk death by cars. But here's the terrifying part. Unspayed females have a 25% chance of developing mammary tumors, and that risk jumps to merely 100% if they go through multiple heat cycles. Pyometra, a life-threatening uterine infection, kills thousands of unspayed dogs annually. Males face testicular cancer and prostate disease. Both mark territory with urine that permanently destroys your home. Fixing your dog adds 2 to 3 years to their life, eliminates cancer risks, and stops the behavioral chaos. Every day you wait, you're choosing suffering over solution. Mistake 6. The space confinement. Look around your home right now. How much space does your dog actually have access to? If it's just one room, or a small crate for hours daily, you're torturing a creature designed to roam. Dogs are territorial animals who need space to move, explore, and feel secure. Crate training is valuable, but using the crate as a default holding cell for 8+ hours daily causes muscle atrophy, joint stiffness, and psychological damage. Imagine being trapped in a bathroom for most of your life. That's your dog's reality. They can't stretch properly, can't choose different temperatures or surfaces, can't watch different windows. This causes chronic stress, leading to anxiety, destructive behavior, and depression. Give your dog access to multiple rooms, create safe spaces in each area, and never use crates as punishment or long-term confinement. Your confined dog isn't calm, they're trapped. Mistake 7. The food ball height nightmare. That food ball sitting directly on the floor? It's causing your dog physical pain with every single meal, especially if you have a medium or large breed. When dogs eat from floor-level bowls, they hunch their necks and spines unnaturally. Over years, this causes something called megaesophagus, where the esophagus stretches and can't move food properly. Food sits there, ferments, gets regurgitated, and can be inhaled into lungs, causing aspiration pneumonia, often fatal. Large and giant breeds are especially at risk, but all dogs suffer. Watch your dog eat. Are they stretching awkwardly, gulping air, leaving food? These aren't behavioral issues, they're physical discomfort. The fix: elevated feeders at chest height. Your dog should eat with their neck in a neutral position, not bent down. This simple change prevents deadly complications and makes meals comfortable. You've been accidentally torturing your dog at every meal. Mistake 8. The chewing toy fail. Those cheap plastic toys from the dollar store, they're deadly. And here's why your furniture is destroyed instead. Dogs need to chew. It's instinctual, relieves stress, cleans teeth, and exercises jaws. But inappropriate toys cause 2 problems: destruction and death. Toys that are too small get swallowed, causing intestinal blockages, requiring $5,000 emergency surgery. Toys that shred are ingested, causing perforated intestines. Indestructible toys break teeth. Veterinary dentistry costs thousands. Your destroyed furniture isn't defiance, it's desperation from inadequate alternatives. You need appropriately sized toys for your dog's breed and chewing style. Rotate toys weekly to maintain interest. Supervise with new toys until you know they're safe. And never give cooked bones, rawhide, or stuffed animals. Your dog isn't being destructive. They're trying to satisfy an instinct you're failing to provide for safely. Mistake 9. The wait time bomb. This is the life-shortening mistake that's killing your dog with kindness. And vets say 70% of you are doing it. Free feeding. That always full bowl is literally killing your dog. Indoor dogs don't self-regulate like working dogs who run all day. That constant food access, you're programming obesity, diabetes, and early death. Here's the shocking math. Just 5 pounds overweight on a small dog equals 30 pounds on a human. Your chubby dog is morbidly obese. The consequences are devastating. Diabetes requiring daily insulin shots, arthritis causing constant pain, cruciate ligament tears requiring surgery, breathing problems, and a lifespan shortened by 2 to 3 years. You're not showing love, you're enabling slow suicide. Switch to measured meals twice daily. Yes, they'll beg initially, but would you rather hear whining or plan their funeral years early? Tough love saves lives. Mistake 10. The cleaning chemical catastrophe. Your sparkling clean home is slowly poisoning your dog to death, and it happens every single day. When you clean floors with Pine Sol, Lysol, or bleach, you're creating a toxic minefield. Your dog walks on these surfaces, then licks their paws, ingesting poison directly. Their liver can't process phenols in most cleaners. You're literally forcing them to consume toxic chemicals daily. That's not cleaning, that's poisoning. The symptoms you're dismissing: drooling, vomiting, difficulty walking, lethargy after cleaning day, isn't coincidence. It's poisoning. Dogs are closer to the ground, breathe in fumes more concentrated, and groom constantly. Even dried surfaces retain residue. Those carpet powders and air fresheners, death clouds at dog nose level. Switch to enzyme cleaners, vinegar solutions, or pet-safe brands immediately. Every day you delay, you're causing organ damage. Your obsession with cleanliness is literally killing them. Mistake 11. The social isolation sentence. Think your single indoor dog is fine alone while you work 10 hours. You're running a psychological torture chamber. Dogs are pack animals. They literally cannot thrive in complete solitude. Your isolated dog experiences chronic loneliness, leading to severe separation anxiety, destructive chewing, obsessive barking, house soiling, and self-harm, like licking paws raw. These aren't behavior problems, they're panic attacks. Here's what you don't see. Stress hormone levels spike when alone, immune systems weaken, and life expectancy decreases. They develop claustrophobia in their own home. Can't be home more? You must provide alternatives. Doggy daycare, professional walkers, dog sitters, or a second dog. Minimum 2 hours of engaged interaction daily when you are home, not just existing in the same room. Active play, training, walking, cuddling. Your independent dog is suffering in silence. Loneliness kills emotionally first, then physically. Mistake 12. The treat addiction trap. Those treats you give to show love. You're creating a junk food addict and destroying their health. Commercial dog treats are the equivalent of feeding your kid McDonald's for every meal. They're engineered for palatability, not nutrition, loaded with calories, artificial flavors, preservatives, and addictive ingredients. Your dog isn't begging because they're hungry, they're addicted. You've created a canine drug addict, and you're the dealer. The math is shocking. Just 50 extra calories daily. One medium cookie causes 5-pound weight gain yearly. That's obesity, diabetes, and early death. Treats should be maximum 10% of daily calories. Most owners give 5 times that amount. Worse, treat addiction makes them refuse regular food, causing nutritional deficiencies. Use single-ingredient freeze-dried meat, carrot sticks, green beans, or their regular kibble as treats. Your love is killing them. Stop the treats. Save their life. Mistake 13. The ignored dental disaster. Your dog's mouth is a rotting cesspool of pain right now, and they've been hiding it for years. By age 3, 80% of dogs have periodontal disease. 80%. Your dog is statistically suffering from infected gums, loose teeth, and exposed nerves. But here's the horrifying part. Dogs instinctively hide pain as a survival mechanism. Your dog could have abscessed teeth, feeling like hot needles, and you'd never know. They still eat because starvation is worse than pain. The consequences are deadly. Bacteria from infected teeth enters the bloodstream, attacking heart, kidneys, and liver. Bad teeth literally cause organ failure. That doggy breath you tolerate, it's infection, not normal. Drooling, pouring at mouth, eating on one side, dropping food, all pain signals. Start brushing immediately. Provide dental shoes. Schedule professional cleanings. Every day you ignore this, your dog suffers in silent agony. You're their only hope. Mistake 14. The temperature torture. Your comfortable 72 degrees Fahrenheit home? Your dog might be suffering, especially if they're a breed built for different climates. Huskies and Malamutes overheat easily in warm homes. Chihuahuas and short-haired breeds freeze at normal room temperatures. Brachycephalic breeds like pugs and bulldogs struggle to breathe in warm conditions. Your home's single temperature doesn't work for all dogs. Signs you're missing. panting excessively, overheating, curling tightly while sleeping, too cold, refusing to move from vents or sunny spots, or staying in bed all day. They're not lazy, they're uncomfortable. Provide cooling mats for overheated breeds, heated beds for cold-sensitive dogs, and always offer choices, warm and cool areas. Never leave dogs in parked cars. Obvious, but people still do it. Your dog's constant discomfort affects appetite, activity, and happiness. You've been unknowingly torturing them with improper temperature. Mistake 15. The routine chaos. Feeding your dog whenever you remember. You're causing severe anxiety and behavioral problems. Dogs are creatures of routine. Their internal clock is more precise than yours. In the wild, consistency means survival. Your random schedule violates their biological programming. This isn't preference, it's need. Irregular timing causes chronic stress, leading to anxiety, digestive problems, and behavioral issues. Your dog knows it's 5:17 p.m., not around dinner time. Being 30 minutes late triggers stress hormones. They don't understand weekends or your social life. Inconsistency equals danger in their mind. Watch for signs: excessive pacing before meals, anxiety when schedules vary, or digestive upset. Set phone alarms for exact feeding and walking times. Consistency isn't convenience, it's critical for mental health. Your chaotic schedule is literally stressing them sick. They need predictability to feel safe. Mistake 16. The safe space shortage. Count your dog's safe spaces right now. Less than 2? Your dog is living in constant low-grade anxiety. Dogs need a dedicated den, a safe space that's exclusively theirs, where no one bothers them. In the wild, having nowhere to retreat means constant vigilance and stress. Your open-concept home might look beautiful, but to your dog, it's an exposed battlefield with no retreat. Without a proper safe space, cortisol 24/7. Chronic stress destroys immune systems, causes behavioral issues, and shortens lifespan. Signs you're missing: always on alert, startles easily, can't settle, follows you obsessively, even when you want space. They're not Velcro dogs, they're anxious dogs with no security. Provide a crate with door open, never closed for punishment, a specific bed in a quiet corner, or a covered cave bed. Teach children to leave them alone there. Your dog needs somewhere to disappear. Give them sanctuary. Watch anxiety vanish. Mistake 17. The grass deprivation myth. Your dog eating grass then vomiting. It's not just what dogs do. It's a sign something's wrong. Contrary to myth, dogs don't eat grass primarily to vomit. They eat grass for fiber. They're not getting in their diet. Commercial dog food often lacks sufficient roughage. Your grass-eating dog is self-medicating for digestive issues. Here's the real danger. Grass treated with pesticides, herbicides, or fertilizers is poison. Your dog ingests these chemicals directly. Lawn chemicals cause cancer in dogs at alarming rates. Studies show a 70% higher bladder cancer risk in dogs exposed to treated lawns. Even untreated grass carries parasites. Roundworm eggs from other animals' feces can live in soil for years. That grass eating isn't harmless. It's Russian roulette. Provide safe alternatives. Wheat grass grown indoors, steamed green beans, pumpkin puree, or psyllium husk supplements. Your dog's digestive distress has solutions. Grass eating is a cry for help. Mistake 18. The paw care catastrophe. Your dog's paws are cracking, burning, and suffering every single day, and you never notice. Paw pads are skin. They burn on hot pavement, freeze on cold concrete, and crack from dryness. Walk your dog at noon on summer sidewalks. Surface temperatures reach 140 degrees Fahrenheit, hot enough to cause second-degree burns in seconds. Your dog limping slightly isn't being dramatic. Their feet are literally cooking. Chemical burns between toes. They lick their paws raw trying to stop the pain. You think it's allergies, it's chemical burns. Dry indoor air, cracked pads that bleed and get infected. The fix: test pavement with your bare hand. If it's too hot for you, it's too hot for them. Walk during cool hours only. Use paw wax as protection. Rinse paws after walks to remove chemicals. Moisturize pads with dog-safe balm. Booties for extreme conditions. Your dog's feet are their only contact with the world. You've been torturing them with every walk. Mistake 19. The collar catastrophe. That collar your dog wears 24/7. It's a strangulation waiting to happen. Dogs wearing collars constantly develop something called collapsatria. The windpipe literally flattens from pressure, causing chronic coughing, breathing difficulty, and eventually respiratory failure. Small breeds are especially vulnerable, but all dogs suffer. Here's the terrifying reality. Dogs jump, play, get collars caught on crate bars, fences, furniture, or even their own paws. While scratching, they panic, pull, strangle. It happens in minutes. You won't be there to save them. Even without catching, constant collar pressure damages thyroid glands, neck muscles, and spine alignment. That cough you dismiss, tracheal damage accumulating. The fix: collars for walks only, identification tags attached. At home, naked neck. Microchipping provides permanent ID without risk. Harnesses for walks prevent trachea damage. Your dog's collar is a convenience for you, but a danger to them. Remove it immediately when home. Mistake 20. The toxic human foods you're sharing. Just a little bite of your food, and slowly poisoning your dog to death. It's not just chocolate. The list of human foods toxic to dogs is extensive, and most owners ignore it. Xylitol, artificial sweetener, in peanut butter, gum, and baked goods, causes rapid insulin release, liver failure, death within hours. A single piece of gum can kill a small dog. Grapes and raisins cause kidney failure. Even one grape can be fatal, and sensitivity builds with each exposure. Onions and garlic destroy red blood cells, causing anemia. Symptoms appear days later. You won't connect it to that scrap last week. Macadamia nuts cause paralysis. Avocado contains persin, toxic to dogs. Cooked bones splinter and perforate intestines. That just a little adds up to organ failure over time. Your dog's begging eyes don't override biology. But I've always given them scraps, and they're fine, until they're not, and then it's too late. Stop sharing human food completely. Mistake 21. The exercise timing disaster. Exercising your dog immediately before or after meals? You're risking a deadly condition called bloat, gastric dilatation volvulus. The stomach fills with gas and twists, cutting off blood flow. Without emergency surgery within hours, death is certain. Large, deep-chested breeds are highest risk, but any dog can bloat. Exercise on a full stomach causes stomach movement, gas buildup, and twisting risk. Here's what kills dogs. You feed them, then immediately go for a walk. Or they exercise vigorously, then drink huge amounts and eat. The stomach, filled with food, water, and air, sloshes and twists during movement. Signs of bloat: unproductive retching, distended abdomen, restlessness, drooling. By the time you notice, you have minutes to get to a vet. Prevention: no exercise 1 hour before meals and 2 hours after meals. Restrict water after intense exercise. Let them cool down first. Your scheduling mistake could kill your dog within hours. Mistake 22. The joint neglect. Your dog slowing down isn't just getting old. It's pain, and you've been ignoring it for years. Arthritis affects 80% of senior dogs and 20% of middle-aged dogs. But here's the tragedy. Dogs hide pain until they literally can't anymore. By the time you notice stiffness, they've been suffering for years. Signs you're missing: slightly slower to rise, hesitation on stairs, not jumping on furniture anymore, less enthusiasm for walks, licking specific joints. You think they're calming down, they're in pain. The damage is cumulative. Without intervention, arthritis worsens rapidly. Joint cartilage erodes, bone contrasting some parts of the shape and movement becomes agony. But you can slow this joint. Use joint supplements. Glucosine, chondroitin, omega-3s work best. Started early. Weight management is critical. Every pound is 4 pounds of pressure on joints. Orthopedic beds, ramps for furniture, and pain management from your vet. Your dog isn't slowing down gracefully. They're suffering silently because you didn't act. Mistake 23. The attention misinterpretation. When your dog stares at you, nudges your hand, or brings you toys, and you ignore them because you're busy, you're committing emotional neglect. Dogs don't seek attention without reason. They're communicating. Play with me. I'm anxious. I need to go out. Or simply, I love you and need connection. Your consistent rejection teaches them they don't matter. Here's what you don't realize. Dogs form attachment bonds like human children. Rejection triggers abandonment anxiety. They're not needy, they bonded to you. Consistent ignoring leads to learned helplessness, depression, and stress-induced illness. That annoying attention-seeking, it's your dog saying, "Notice me, I need you, you're my whole world." Set scheduled interaction times daily, dedicated, phone down, present moments. Acknowledge them, even when busy. A quick pet, a kind word. Your emotional availability determines their psychological health. They're not bothering you, they're trying to connect with their favorite person. Mistake 24. The heartworm prevention delusion. My indoor dog doesn't need heartworm prevention. This misconception kills thousands of dogs annually. Heartworms are transmitted by mosquitoes, which get inside your home every time you open a door. One infected mosquito, one bite, and your dog is infected. Here's the nightmare. Heartworms grow up to 14 inches long, living in your dog's heart and lungs, eventually filling the chambers until blood can't flow. Treatment is brutal. Arsenic-based injections into the spine, strict confinement for months, and still 5% of dogs die during treatment. Prevention costs $5, $15 monthly. Treatment costs $1,000, $3,000 with no guarantee. Symptoms you'd miss: mild cough, slight fatigue after exercise. By the time symptoms appear, worms have been damaging organs for years. Indoor dogs get heartworms, period. One missed month of prevention can lead to infection. Your denial is sentencing your dog to a painful death or traumatic treatment. Monthly prevention isn't optional, it's life-saving. Mistake 25. The just this once syndrome. Just this once, the most dangerous phrase in dog ownership. Just this once, I'll skip the walk. Just this once, I'll give them table food. Just this once, I'll skip heartworm meds. Just this once, I'll leave them in the car for 5 minutes. Just this once, I won't pick up that toxic plant. Just this once is how dogs die. The just this once mentality has killed more dogs than any single mistake. Because here's the truth, it only takes once. One skipped vaccine during a parvo outbreak. One grape, just to see. One hot car, just for a minute. One walk without a leash, just around the block. One time, leaving chocolate on the counter. One time, not securing the fence. One time, trusting. Just this once. Every dead dog's owner said the same thing. I didn't think it would happen to us. Your dog's life depends on never saying, just this once. Ever. Because once is all it takes. Those were 25 mistakes that could be stealing your dog's years. From toxic cleaners to dangerous routines. The good news, every single one is fixable, starting today. Which mistake surprised you most? Comment below.